Welcome back to the Robinson Replay. We have the Super Bowl week for you this week, and a guest picker again here, Big E. What's up, E?
Two-timer.
What's going
on?
Two-time.
First
second time on the show.
First time we've had a two-time. All right, let's go.
Two-time. Let's do it.
Let's go. Of course, we had to bring him on, the Patriots fan over here, celebrating the Super Bowl.
Somebody's got to win it. There's only two teams left that can. So
Really?
Yeah,
more football game this year, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but before the Super Bowl, we had a lot of stuff going on.
Big game yesterday.
Oh yeah,
the Pro Bowl
in the warehouse. The big game in the warehouse.
The Pro Bowl. Yeah, that's it. With the
Shedeur was kind of lighting it up.
The flaggy football. Oh god,
that was honestly, it's getting worse and worse every year. They need to just end it.
They need to. They just need to give them their bonus if they made it or not, and just call it a day. All I saw was a couple highlights. I couldn't watch that stuff live.
No, it's hard to watch.
Sorry about that interruption there, Luke Duke. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just going to say, well, of course, we have the NBA trade deadline right now. So right now, we are recording Wednesday, February 4th. It is 9:15 right now. And so the trade deadline obviously is tomorrow, be Thursday, February 5th at 3 p.m. So still,
is it 3 or 4?
Still a really good chance of 3 p.m. is what I saw.
Okay.
3 p.m. Eastern, right? Or I thought it was 5 p.m. Eastern, but
3 p.m. Eastern, maybe it was Central or something, somewhere around there. But anyway, there is probably going to be some other trades here, maybe some other big ones. But I think we probably have the bulk of them done at this point. What do you think?
I think the bulk of them. I think the big ones. I think the only big one that might be left, maybe Ja Morant. I think the Bucks want to keep Giannis. I just don't see them trading him. I get the feeling more and more that they don't really want to, and they're not going to get everything back. And then he came on today saying, I really would love to stay there, but we have to win. So, of course, they'll do the same thing the Browns did. Oh, yeah, Miles, we'll give you everything you need. Just sign the big contract, and we'll be a winner. Well, you see how that's working for the Browns, and it's going to be the same thing with the Bucks. You're going to have him; they're going to sign him this more money, and then it'll be harder to trade him. And we'll see, but I think he's going to stay for now.
Yeah, well, the two biggest trades, obviously, right here on the screen. Harden coming to the Cavs, Garland going to the Clippers there, and then Anthony Davis being traded again. Going to the Wizards there in DC for just a ton of garbage kind of mid-tier players and some picks there. So first, starting off here on the left, how surprised were y'all at this Harden move?
I wasn't surprised at all that Harden was leaving the Clippers. He was complaining a lot at the end. It's a good fit for Cleveland, in my opinion. I think Garland couldn't stay on the court. Harden, he actually he plays, and he's old. He's 36 years old, but he's going to be on the court more than 24-year-old Garland. And they have the 26. Same contract, so 26-year-old Garland. They have the same contract, or they're getting both paid around $40 million a year, but Garland's contract ends in like 28-29 season, while Harden's ends next year, or he has an option next year. So I just think it's a great trade for the Cavs. They get a really bad contract off their hands, and they get a better player for at least a year.
Yeah, I'm leaning sort of the same way he is. I've tossed it around both ways. It's hard to give up a player that's 10 years younger than a guy that you're bringing in. But, I think they're just going all in. I think he's going to really help with the pick and roll. I think it's going to even elevate Mobley and
Jared Allen.
Yeah. I think he's going to elevate their games tremendously.
Yeah.
He's a 3-point shooter, dishes well. The only thing is he's got a track record. He's not happy. He complains. He could be like a cancer. He doesn't do well in the playoffs. Never really done well in the playoffs ever. Maybe this is the time. Maybe he's gonna have the right chemistry with these guys. We'll wait and see. They say he may play as soon as this weekend. So I don't know. I hope for the Cavs' sake that it turns out to be a winner for them, and that at least, like you said before, you'll get maybe a contract off the books. So maybe you can go after someone else, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I really like the trade for both teams here, honestly, because I think Garland can be really good for the Clippers too if he can stay healthy. Obviously, he's young, so higher potential there for a longer term for the Clippers, and could pair well with a Kawhi potentially. But yeah, I was a bit skeptical of Harden, just like you said, Dad, kind of a cancer everywhere he goes, and in some sense, can't get too far in the playoffs. He's only been in the finals once, and that was back when he was with OKC, and he's been with however many teams he's been with over the past couple of years.
A lot.
now. A lot. So
Yeah, he's been
but
traded around.
there's no denying that he is one of the best scorers in the league, bar none.
Mhm.
He can get really good bursts of points when Donovan needs him there for sure, or when Donovan's on the bench or something like that. So can really help out, like you said, as well, with the pairing with pick and rolls with Allen and Mobley there will be really crucial. And I think for Cleveland, this is obviously a win now or bust scenario. They have to make it to the finals this year or next year, and I think that they are making a push for LeBron this offseason, and they also still need to re-sign Donovan Mitchell as well. And so maybe this will entice him even more for that and everything there. And so I think it's a good move for both teams.
You know that Harden is the 9th in scoring all time in the NBA. 9th.
Yep.
Wow.
So he can score the
Wow.
ball. He can score.
He
it.
can score the basketball. They're not
Yeah,
gonna have a
that's for
problem
sure.
scoring. It's the other end of
The defense. Yeah,
ball is what they're gonna have a problem
that's the problem. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, that's why they
Yeah,
got
yep.
that, and that's why they got Ellis.
Mobley.
They got Ellis
Mobley and
in the
Allen
trade
too.
for
They take care of the paint.
Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what
and,
about
we gotta-
this Anthony Davis over here?
I don't know.
Ethan?
I don't even have an opinion on this. Davis, he's kind of like Garland, can't stay on the court. He's always injured. He always gets these weird little injuries too. Like they're real
Yeah, they
injuries,
are.
but they're just really weird.
I got a
and,
hangnail. I got this. I got that.
There's like like a scratch in the eye or like something just weird.
Yeah, I think he just pulled something like in his hand, or it was like something with his hand.
Yeah, like
maybe,
who
or
pulls
something.
stuff in their hand? Like it's just he just gets injured in really weird
Yeah.
ways. He's a very talented player, obviously.
Yeah.
But he just can't stay on the court. So I think this is kind of just a trade that really won't affect the league at all because he really isn't ever playing.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, his playing time has gone down to basically nothing. I think they said he played in 26 games. When
Him
he
and
was
Kyrie
traded to
played
Dallas.
one game together.
Yeah, one game.
Really?
Yeah, one game
One game
together they
together.
played. He played only 26 games for them. And then, Dallas is just going down to bare bones. They're going to have Kyrie and Cooper Flag and then, I guess rebuild around them with the draft picks they're getting from the trade. And hopefully they could, find a diamond in the rough, but we'll see what happens. They said they're not trading
a lot
Kyrie.
of picks.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Picks,
You never
picks
know.
are a dime a dozen
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
Yeah, he could get something good in there. One of them has to be something good. Obviously, Cooper
Mhm.
Flag, just insane. I scored over like 120 points in the last 3 games or something crazy like that. So I mean, he's going to be a generational talent for sure.
Yep. The Duke boys. Him and Con Knipple. Those two are studs. Love my Dukies.
There's some little big names though in that trade. D'Angelo Russell, that's not a small name. Chris Middleton.
D'Angelo Russell, Dante Exum.
Yeah, but they're all
Dante
when
Exum?
he used to play for the.
Yeah, but they're all old guys that are past their primes. They're
Yeah.
They're going to be
Yeah,
in
but they could
for
really help a bench on a playoff team, a young playoff team.
yeah, but they're not going. They're not going to a playoff team. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
And
a good point. That's a good
and who
point.
knows? And who knows if they're going to be around long enough to see that the fruit of that. So the
Yeah, I
big
mean
things are
Middleton,
the
he's really
the big things are the picks. You got to hit on your picks, and that's what they're going to
yeah.
try to bank on, I think, and maybe get a free agent or two in. So, because obviously clearing him out will clear off salary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, this
Yeah,
was a big
yeah.
this was a big deal here for my boy Ellis. I like
Yeah,
him.
big for the Cavs. Big for the Cavs. Yeah, Ellis, and I love Dennis Schroeder. Love playing with him back in 2K. He's just
we got
I
a
just
smooth
remember
jumper.
he's a smooth jumper, super quick. A German national there, and then yeah, trading Hunter to the Kings. What do you think about this, Dad?
Well, I like I said, I really like the Ellis guy. I think he's going to help solidify some defense for the Cavs with their guards, because their guards never been able to play really good defense. And Ellis, I think, is going to come in, do that. Plus Schroeder, he doesn't play bad defense either. He's a little thorn in the side of people. He gets in their stuff. So I think that's a good. I mean, Hunter. Once again, they got rid of a big, huge contract. So that frees up more money. That's why they got under the tax luxury tax a little bit. They're down from 165 to 65. So it's going to help the team, I think, in the long run. He just never really fit into the system at all. He just, especially this year, he was just off on everything. His 3-point shot was terrible. He just didn't look comfortable. I think going to a new place here with Sacramento, I think he's going to actually help them out some. And I just didn't see him in the long-term plans right now.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman, he's kind of been passed around teams too these last couple of years.
Dennis Rodman.
Or Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, my bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is Rodman
Gotta
back?
shout out Dennis Rodman,
That'd be
Shout out
great.
Dennis Rodman,
I'd love to see some Dennis Rodman, man. That'd be awesome.
But
Yeah.
Schroeder, he's been passed around teams these last couple of years. He was on the Celtics a couple of years ago, and I don't understand it. He plays hard. He plays hard defense. He's a pretty good point guard, shooting guard. And he just keeps getting traded around. I don't really understand it. But DeAndre Hunter,
Yeah.
he's no good. That's a good trade for the Cavs, in my opinion.
Yeah, Dennis, I saw something on social media. He's like, the only time he posts on Twitter is when he gets traded to a new team.
Yeah, when he's like his welcome or his welcome post to the new team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's sort of
Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics.
He's sort of getting ticked off though. He says he's getting sick of getting passed around. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a veteran now too. I don't know how many years he's been in the league, but
it's been a while.
He's older now, probably. I don't know how.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a vet.
He's up there.
Oh, he's been around for a while.
Yeah. Especially you're playing with him in 2K. That's he's been around for a while.
Yeah,
man, I was playing on 2K with him. He used to play for the Hawks back then. He's a baller on the Hawks.
I was thinking about OKC.
Yeah, no.
He was on OKC.
I think he played for the Hawks.
Well, he's been
for the Hawks.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that's been just like Harden on a lot of teams. A lot of teams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He honestly might have been on the most teams a player's ever been on. Like, he has been on the most.
Well, yeah, speaking of the Hawks over here, we have a trade with the Hawks and the Wizards. This was about a month ago here, but still in the one of the trades here. Obviously, this is a trade now that is a little bit bigger now with AD going to Washington. Potential of something for them maybe in the next year, of some kind of semblance of a good squad there. What do we think about Trey? Ice Trader Gang going to DC. Does this mean anything, or is this just nothing?
This is nothing.
Nothing.
The Hawks, Wizards, they've been irrelevant for how long? Come on, these players. Trae Young, I don't understand Trae Young. Didn't he want to go to DC?
Yes, he did.
I
Mhm.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he
What's the
did.
point of that? You want to go to a team that hasn't had a winning season since John Wall?
I
I
don't
don't know.
understand it either, because the thing is, it's
It's just
just
a weird trade.
and there's something with him too that I just don't quite understand. His game, it's like he turns it on, turns it off. He's not that superstar guy that, hey, you're getting 25, every night. He's dishing out, 6 to 8 assists. He's that guy, but he's just he's just middle of the road for me. He's not a superstar by any stretch.
He,
Heck, I
I put
think
him at the same
McCollum,
tier as
who they
LaMelo.
traded, LaMelo Ball. Yeah, LaMelo
Yeah,
and him are very
I have him in the
similar.
same
They
tier.
are. They are, and hell, LaMelo's been coming off the bench, and he's
Yeah.
all whacked out too. They look very similar. They act very similar. They're
Yeah.
definitely yeah.
And then
Mhm.
CJ McCollum, I mean, he's always injured as well. He's getting old. Yeah, this
Yeah, he's
trade's
been
kind of
around.
just one
He's
of
been
those
around a while.
trades. This is one of those trades I think that people just were. I think they're just trying to help Trae Young out. He just wanted to get out of there, so they just traded him.
Mhm.
I think get rid of his
Yeah.
salary
Time
too.
for
He's got
some
big money.
change.
But CJ McCollum has big money too.
Yeah, but I think his runs out here.
Huh.
I think it's
Yeah,
he's at the
it's
end of the road.
expiring.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
then we have some Celtic news over here. Vucevic to the Celtics. There, what do you think about Vucevic?
I mean, this news, this news tells me that Jason Tatum's playing this year. Because why would they get an expiring contract in Vucevic when, like, they aren't going to go for the title? So this
Yeah.
tells me that this confirms that Jason Tatum is going to play this year. I know there was a source that came out a week or two ago that said Tatum was thinking about not coming back this year, but this right here confirms it. He's coming. He's going to come back this year, and the
What is that
Celtics are
time
going to have.
frame?
I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back March. I think Tatum will be back March. But this gives the Celtics a
It's about
huge opportunity to win the finals.
I think it's a mistake if he comes back though this year. He ain't ready.
A lot of people say that, but I think
I think
how
it's a mistake.
recovery is nowadays, I think he can do it. I mean, Aaron Rodgers almost tore an Achilles in 1 year and was back that same season. If the Jets were in the playoff spot, he would have been playing that year.
You ever see Aaron Rodgers move out of the pocket?
No, I don't.
I mean, the thing is, the beating of going up and down a basketball court compared to
Yeah.
cutting and moving. He's not 41 years old, 42, whatever he is, and moving around the pocket. So I just think it's a lot. It's a lot of wear and tear on your body and playing basketball. And I just hope that he's good, because I'd hate to see something else happen with it and then him be out for a longer period of time. That's the only thing. I mean, the thing is, and
You
I
definitely want to be cautious with him.
I give credit to the Celtics. They've mastered together a pretty doggone good lineup. You got Luka Garza hitting threes last night, and watching him. You got the guy, the center guy that I've talked about. You got Pritchard. You got all these guys. They've really put it together. Brown's had best season I think he's ever had.
Brown's
he's just been incredible. So to put this other guy, obviously, this Vucevic, he's, like you said before, he's not much in the defensive end at all, obviously, but he's going to give you some rebounds. He's going to give you a couple points, get you another big in there. So I don't know. He could help a little bit, but you're right. If it does look like they're going to do it, but I hope they don't. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely got to be cautious with Tatum. If they don't think they can win the finals with this team, then don't bring him out. But Simons is a good player too. He was helping the Celtics win some games. They call him Baby Dame because he plays like Dame Lillard. He had like a 37-point game, a 42-point game.
This year
he can score the ball. That dude, he's a real player. Yeah. He single-handedly won a couple of games for the Celtics. The Bulls
Where's
actually
he
play
from?
the Celtics next week.
Do you know where he's from?
Like Like what team previously or college?
Yeah, what college? I mean, didn't they draft him?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
No,
sure they
or
did.
Portland drafted him.
Oh, Portland. Okay, he's
I
from
don't know where
Portland.
he
Okay.
came from though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Portland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah,
I
he played
remember
with
that now.
Dame. He played with Dame for a couple years.
That's right. That's right. I do remember that now. Okay.
Yeah, but so he's a pretty good player. He's young. It's kind of similar to the Harden Garland thing. He's young, and Vucevic is an older player, kind of at the end of his career. So yeah, that's another reason why I think that Tatum's going to come back. But I like the trade. I'm personally happy with it. Both expiring contracts. We'll give Vucevic a shot.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out for the Celtics, and yeah, Tatum pushing them to the playoffs coming back would be crazy as well. And then Jaren Jackson Jr. over here for the Grizzlies, but they'll I don't think this trade means too much to me. I don't know. But what about y'all?
Well, for me,
Vince Williams Jr.
For me, it's a okay
That's the Sweeto boy.
trade. Yeah, it's an okay trade. I don't think it's the best for either. I think obviously, the Grizzlies are starting back from scratch. I mean, they're going to be getting rid of Ja by tomorrow, probably. If not, they're going to cut him or something. They don't want him there. He's a cancer. They said they're not going to accommodate Ja for any team. They're doing what's best for the Grizzlies, and they don't care where he wants to go. So, for me, the Grizzlies are they're done. They're putting a stick in a fork in it. They're going to get 1,000 draft picks, as many as they can, and go from there. Well, Utah, obviously, he is a good player. He is a very good player. Is he a ultimate superstar? Not an ultimate superstar. He's not a top 10. I don't even know. He's top 20 superstar in the league. So he'll be all right with marketing up there at Utah. Utah just wants to get in some players that are good players that are going to stick around. They seem to trade everybody all the time, or they bring in a bunch of old guys that can't even play anymore. So we'll see what happens. But I think the trade was
I mean, the Jazz are not very good.
No.
Yeah.
Breaking news, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Chambliss has been denied his 6th year of eligibility to play quarterback at Ole Miss. Just came across. Breaking news.
I didn't think that was going to happen anyway.
The 7th year or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, heck, nowadays, maybe he'll come to the NFL and maybe he'll go back to maybe have another year of eligibility, go back to college after a year of NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
We talked about that last week. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, this Jaren Jackson trade though, one thing I have to say about it, this confirms Ja Morant's gone. They're like Mark said, they're dumping the whole team. They're just going to restart from the bottom. Like Vince Williams is a young player that's been pretty good for them too. I'm surprised that they got rid of him. But yeah, this trade's not going to make an impact in the league at all. These teams are irrelevant.
Yeah, and then some Bulls trading Kobe White, Mike Conley Jr. to the Hornets for Sexton and Deng, and 3 second-round picks.
Yep, the Bulls, they've been very active in the trade market as well. I think they're good. I think they're in talks of getting rid of Aneo or Ayo or whatever too. Like they're trying to get rid of all their guards for some reason. They're in total rebuild mode as well. A lot of these trades this year are just rebuild trades. Colin Sexton though, he's a good player. He's I would like to see him on a team that can compete for a finals. He reminds me of like a younger Marcus Smart.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, Charlotte Hornets are loaded at guard. They have tons of guards. And for them to get White, so is White the point guard? Is Melo's the point guard? Concanipple's obviously their shooting guard. I mean, you're going to have to share the minutes here. That's why I almost think they're trying to get rid of LaMelo, like we sort of talked about a little bit earlier. I think he's like you said, he's a fringe player. He's good one day, he's terrible the next. So
Yeah.
it would not surprise me if by tomorrow that they would trade LaMelo Ball. That wouldn't surprise me. But um, with him coming off the bench now, he's just not this player that they thought he was going to be coming out. But we'll see what happens if they're going to make any other moves or not with this whole trade with Charlotte.
Yeah, and second year, Jared McCain to OKC, and for 2026 Rockets first round pick and 3 second round picks. It's quite a bit there. What does that mean for OKC?
Nothing. He's a player
Nothing.
that'll be on the bench. He's going to be basically doing the same thing he did at the
Some
Sixers,
role player.
sitting on the bench. No, he's
Yeah.
not going to play. But right now, OKC is starting to the injuries are starting to pile up for them a little bit. They
Yeah.
have some
Yep.
injury problems. I mean, I know he's out. SG's out tonight.
SGA.
So SGA he's out tonight against Spurs. So I guess he's a depth piece, and hopefully he gets back in a little bit of rhythm. He'll get some playing time, and maybe he'll be a little contributor. But they have a lot of young guards there. They got that Wiggins, they got Dort, they got a couple other young guys for William. They got one
Isaiah
of the
Joe.
Williams, yeah, Isaiah Joe. They got the so I don't know how much playing time he's going to see, but we'll see what happens with this.
Yeah.
To me, it's nothing really. I mean, what did
they're
the
heavy
Sixers?
in guard.
What did the Sixers get? The Sixers get anything?
First round? Is that what it says?
Yeah, first round, the 2026
Oh.
Rockets first round pick and 3
Oh,
second round
It's
picks.
actually-
okay,
yeah.
my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
so hey, that's good for the Sixers, and the Sixers have been playing good ball. So I mean that's nice for their future there to get some nice picks there. I mean, heck, you're getting 4 draft picks for one dude. Well, that's not bad. So yeah, I think that's a
it's pretty
good
crazy,
deal.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. I think this is just for depth, like you said, Mark.
Yeah.
SGA's injury might be worse than they think, so they might just grab him in case SGA is going to be out longer than expected. So just kind of a safe play here for OKC.
Yeah. Seems a little knee jerk to me to give up 4 picks like that, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little,
That makes it seem like
quite a bit.
SGA's injury is a little more serious than they're saying. But who knows?
Yeah, it could be.
And then this Minnesota, Detroit Bulls right here. Some different players bouncing around there.
Oh, Mike Conley is involved in another trade?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did we just go over that trade?
He was
No.
just in the last trade too.
Wait,
With
is that the same trade or is that a different trade?
No, I think it's a different trade.
That's a different trade?
So he
I
was
think so.
he was traded after the
Go
trade.
back to that old one. He was traded. Trailblazers were trading Kobe White and Mike Conley Jr. Okay, then go
Charlotte.
to the next one.
I don't know.
RIP Mike Conley. Oh yeah, he did. He got traded to the Bulls, and then he got traded to the. He was on Minnesota, got traded to the Bulls, and then he got traded to the last team we just saw.
I don't know. That's
The
crazy.
Hornets.
Yeah.
The Hornets.
Yeah.
He's old. I met him at Ohio State
Yeah.
basketball camp though.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, he's a nice
Mhm.
role player, but his years are long behind him. Obviously, I was just sort of surprised by this one by the Pistons giving up on Ivy. I didn't think they'd give up on him quite so early, and I think he's got a lot of talent, but he just hasn't really produced the way I thought he was going to. And I guess that's the Pistons said, "Hey, we're having a great year. He is not really contributing. Let's see what we get for him here." So, I think they really like that Kevin Harder. I think he hasn't had the best year this year, but he is an outside threat. I think that could try to help the Pistons in a playoff push.
Yeah, this is definitely a playoff push trade. Huter and Saric. Dario Saric, he's a pretty good stretch 4. So, Ivy, I thought he was going to be pretty good in the league, but he never really panned out.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Pistons are having a hard time drafting guards. They can't hit on a guard. They also missed on Killian Hayes on an early draft pick. If they could just figure out that draft pick with the guard, they could be a real finals contender.
Well, they're okay with Cunningham.
Cunningham's a small forward, but he's not enough. He's not enough to win it all.
Cade Cunningham's a small forward.
Yeah, right.
I thought he was a point guard. I thought he was a point guard. Okay.
He actually, you might be right. He might bring the ball down the court, but
he's
listed.
a point guard.
He was drafted as a small forward.
Yeah, well, he's a point guard. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But okay.
And by then the way, this last one here, Lonzo Ball. Just what are you gonna say, Dad?
It's we have a 117 overtime thriller going on right now between the Denver Nuggets and New York Knickerbockers. 117 with 1:30 to go in overtime. And yes, Lonzo Ball is garbage. He just is. He's worth a bucket of balls. They just wanted to get his $10 million off the books, and they had to give up a draft pick, 2 second-round draft picks in order to get him off. So whatever. Good for the Jazz to take on some money and pay out $10 million. Well, probably didn't
wave him off.
Probably only like $5 million left, but yeah, get him off the books. So yeah, good for them. It's a basically a nothing trade.
You guys think LaMelo will land on a team before
LaMelo or Lonzo? Lonzo Ball, yes.
Lonzo.
Somebody will pick up Lonzo just because he's a big guard, but he doesn't play any defense. When you're sitting there watching, you're watching the guys move on the court and stuff. He just stands there and watches everything. He doesn't even do anything. He's terrible. He's not good. He's more of a practice player. That's about all I see him as. So
yeah. Well, obviously there's one big move that everybody was waiting for, but I don't know if it seems at this point probably unlikely. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do we think he's gonna make the trade deadline last minute here in the final hours, or is it gonna be in the off season?
Giannis is staying in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
he's staying in Milwaukee. He's signing a deal with them this off season.
There's not enough. There might be like a sign and trade type of deal in the off season.
Yeah,
but there's just not enough of a market right now for him.
Or they want the world, I mean, heck, they want the world for him. I just don't see. Even though I just don't think he's going to be able to get another championship in Milwaukee. But he loves the place. I get it, but I just like I said before about Garrett. He loved being a Brown. He loved this, that, but money talked at the end, and he ended up staying, and he's not going to get this championship as long as I can see. So,
yeah. Another person that has been in trade talks is Draymond Green.
Yeah, I just saw that. Now
I did see that. Yeah, to Minnesota, isn't it?
That looked like a pretty serious situation.
To LA, wasn't it?
Wait, Draymond Minnesota. Wait, he got traded?
No. I say, weren't the teams interested? LA and Minnesota, or I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know what teams were interested, but I know that Steve Kerr sat him down and had a talk with him and saying that there's a chance that you will be traded, which is kind of crazy. So that could end Draymond's 13-year career with the Warriors.
Yeah, well, he's about like Lonzo. He's about a bucket of bolts right now. He's worth nothing. He doesn't do anything. He's worthless. He is. He doesn't score ever. He barely gets a couple rebounds a game, and he gets technical. So that's about all he's good for. You can send him my number, and he'll be calling me soon, I'm sure.
All right. Well, that's it for the NBA and the trade deadline. We're gonna have a deeper dive into the NBA next week. Talk about the All-Star break, some more trades that may happen there, where we are in the season, everything. Obviously, with football, it's the last week of football here, so soaking it up. Before the Super Bowl, we do have all of the coaches now in the league. The last two were Clint Kubiak here and Mike LaFleur for the Raiders and Cardinals, respectively. There, both two really good head coach signings. I think for both teams. I think they're both pretty happy about that. What do you think, Dad?
Well, to me, looking at this, it's all a bunch of what ifs. Everybody does their homework. They check on these guys. They see what's going to work. Not obviously. I'm going to tell you, for instance, since the Browns signed, they first signed Monk, and I was a little disappointed, unsure. But the more I watch, the more I listen, the more I like it. Because he's a veteran and he has people out there. If you would have signed the guy from the Jacksonville Jaguars offensive coordinator, the guy from the Rams,
Udinski.
they don't have that tree of people just because they haven't been in the league very long. You know what I mean? So, and I think that he has a good philosophy, and he's getting a lot of his Ravens coaches to come over. I think it's going to turn out to be a good. The only problem that is Schwartz is probably not going to come back after watching that press conference yesterday. Didn't lead me down the road of him coming back. They said, and not only that, but they haven't signed one coach on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're waiting for that defensive coordinator first before they can make a decision on what they're going to end up doing. So that's why I just don't see Schwartz coming back for some. I just don't. Like he said yesterday, his press conference also, I didn't come to the Cleveland Browns because of Jim Schwartz. I came here for the defense, the players, the ownership, the Andrew Berry, which I don't even believe he even said those two people. But anyways, that told me that he's not really interested in Jim Schwartz. I mean, he respects him obviously, but I don't think the biggest surprise to me of all these ones on here, though, I'd have to say it's Mike LaFleur. His name was probably mentioned the least amount of all these guys. But his problem, he's not going to have Matthew Stafford and Puka and all those guys for the Cardinals, So, they don't even know who their quarterback's going to be, just basically like the Browns, the Dolphins, all these teams. That's why they're all going to have turnover, is because none of them have quarterbacks. Browns, Arizona, Miami, Atlanta.
Besides the Bills and the
Raiders, well, they're going to get a quarterback because they're going to draft them. The Steelers, they don't have
Lamar.
a quarterback. So there's basically Cam Ward, Lamar, Dart, and Josh Allen. That's it. That's why these
and
teams
Deshaun
are all
Watson.
getting. That was a good one. And the funny thing is, you say that, and I think he's enamored with him. I really do. I think he thinks that he can fix him and make him a better quarterback and bring him back to the promise.
Has Munkin talked about him?
He did talk a little bit about him, and he's sort of enamored with him, but he's also enamored with Shedeur. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's really going to give Shedeur a really good chance because
Munkin
wanted to draft Shedeur.
I know
he did. He did want to draft him.
And I know he did. And I saw the video and everything. But I also know that he's going to try to tap what he's got. If he's got it, he might as well put the best product out there. Or he'll be the next one fired, So he's going to say, listen, we're going to give you a training camp chance here and see what you produce. If you don't produce, the problem is though the fans are done with Watson. They don't want to deal with him anymore. His antics, they're sort of done and over with him.
Oh,
But then
yeah.
they'll end up doing the same thing they did with Baker and saying, "Oh, we're gonna ship you off now, Bake. We're gonna ship you off, Watson, but we didn't give you another chance like we probably should have with our new coach." So I think he's gonna give him a chance, though. I really do. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know.
Who do you think is going to be some of the best coaching here, Ethan?
I like the Todd Monken. How do you say it?
Munkin?
Munkin.
Yep.
Munkin.
Yeah, I like him a lot, honestly. I saw him, I don't know much about him. I know he's the previous Baltimore offensive coordinator, but I saw a video of him when he got hired, his like first day at the office, and he was wearing a sports jacket with jeans. And I'm like, dude, that dude is a football coach. If you're wearing a sports jacket
Mhm.
with some jeans, you're a football coach. So
And
that
it was
dude,
oversized.
he's gonna do a good job.
I think he used to
Oh,
be
it was
fat, and
everything
then he
was
gets.
baggy.
He was funny. He doesn't care how he dresses. He doesn't care one iota.
Yeah,
No.
he's a football guy.
But that's what you
through
want to
and
see.
through.
That's what you want to
Yeah.
see, honestly.
Yeah.
Mike LaFleur, he's the little brother, I think, of the coach for the Packers, Matt LaFleur. I
Green
think his
Bay,
name is.
yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see anything with him. Joe Brady hire for the Bills. That's a Josh Allen hire. He was the offensive coordinator, getting promoted. Stefanski, I think Stefanski's a good coach. I actually do think Stefanski's a good coach. I was a little upset when the Browns got rid of him, but then I heard that there was a lot of locker room issues with him with the Browns that he couldn't really fix. So I think that's a good fit for Atlanta. Penix tore his ACL, so yeah, like you said, they don't really have a quarterback unless Kirk Cousins comes back.
Kirk Cousins is
Harbaugh's
under
the
a
biggest
deal.
one in the. Oh, so he is
He's
coming back?
Well, they have till March 13th to either give him a new contract or release him by March 13th. If they don't give him a new contract or release him by March 13th, he's gone. So we'll see what they do.
Oh,
Yeah, the clock is ticking.
okay.
They got about a month. So, yeah.
I see him going back, honestly. With Penix going out, there's no reason why not to grab Kirk.
I mean, the thing is, you look at these
But
quarterbacks.
Harbaugh's the biggest one.
Yeah, you look at these coaches. Most of them are offense coaches. There's 3 defensive coaches. All the rest are offensive coordinators or offensive coaches. So that's the crazy thing here. And out of them, let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new coaches that have never been an NFL coach before. So 6 out of the 10 have never been an NFL coach before. So, by the way, we're going to double overtime.
Wow.
Double overtime.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a foul with 0.3 seconds left. But Jesse Minter, he's a good coach. He came from Michigan. He's a proven coach. Mike McCarthy, another proven coach. Homecoming situation there in Pittsburgh. He could have a returning Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers and him are together in Green Bay. So I could see a little, maybe one more year return for Rodgers. Maybe. We'll never see. Or we'll see.
Yeah.
And then Robert Saleh or whatever, he's not a head coach. I hate that hire. He is a great defensive coordinator. He does not need to be being a head coach. He's a great defensive coordinator. He reminds me a lot of Patriots offensive coordinator. I can't think of his name. Josh McDaniels.
McDaniels,
Yeah, he is not a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator. He will never be good at head coach. So I don't like that hire. I think he's a great coach. He's just not a great head coach.
Yeah, between him and LaFleur are my 2 ones that I'm like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Clint Kubiak or whatever, I think he has potential. I think he's good.
Yeah. I mean, he's kept Darnold in it all year, so I think if he could do that, he right the ship. You lose DK Metcalf, and you turn Smith and Jigba into a superstar. So yeah, he's done well.
He's going to be grooming Fernando Mendoza. Obviously
grooming him. Jesus.
Shut up. Shut up. You know what I mean. But I'm more and more happy with Todd Monken myself, actually, from the press conference and everything. Like we were saying, just a real football guy getting his first chance as a head coach. He was like, this is why you do it. This is why he came back to the NFL. He didn't need to come back to be offensive coordinator for the Ravens. He won 2 national championships with the Georgia Bulldogs. He could have very well stayed there, or done something else.
Yeah,
in
he talked
college or
about
whatever
that. He
else,
did
but
talk about that in his interview.
I'm really excited.
He talked about that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Hmm.
Oh, there you go. Look at you doing your homework.
Yeah, I'm excited to
But
see.
by the way, they just traded
I'm excited to see how it all
Tyus Jones.
goes.
Tyus Jones just went
To the Hornets. I saw that.
Hornets for cash considerations. So now they got another guard. They're just. I mean, they're gonna have like 15 guards. I don't get it. But who knows? Whatever these teams want to do.
We got till 3:00 tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna. There's gonna be some more shipping
Tyus
around.
Jones,
I hope these
ex-Dookie.
guys. Yeah, I hope these guys don't plan on looking for a house already. They might want to wait.
Yeah. Don't sign any leases.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
go
Getting
overboard.
shipped right
Matter of
off
fact,
again.
if I was you, I wouldn't even fly to the city yet. If I was you, I'd wait.
Yeah. Get an Airbnb at most.
Yeah. Well, are we ready?
Oh
for
my
the
gosh,
Super
what's this
Bowl?
tomorrow? What's
Geez,
this?
we're
ready. We're ready.
we're ready.
That's a little flashback.
It is a flashback. A decade later, 2 completely different squads, and but the same teams matching up against each other. Last time, obviously, was the Patriots that won back in 2015 there.
Yep.
The line for this game has held steady from the open, pretty much at 4.5 towards the Seahawks. I have seen the public sway from about, very early on, the Seahawks were getting about 75, close to 75% of the public, and then now it's probably more 65% of the public bets is going towards the Seahawks right now. Obviously being played in Santa Clara at the San Francisco 49ers stadium there, right next to the the electric plant. Have y'all heard about this electric
The
plant
injury
thing?
conspiracy thing?
Yeah.
It's real, dude.
It is real. Yeah. It has this, all the electric impulses out of it that probably caused these other injuries.
McCaffrey complaining about it or something the other day. I did hear about something about that today. You say that?
Complain about it. Yeah, move the team.
It's like the Giants field, the turf tearing everybody's ACLs.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
let's break down this game right here.
They built it down.
Yeah, let's break it down. E. Obviously, you have some bias here, but what do you really think about this game? Is Drake May gonna go out there and perform? Is Sam Darnold gonna perform? What do we think?
Okay, so totally no bias here. I'm a Patriots fan. I didn't expect them to get this far, so I'm already happy with how the season's turned out. Obviously, the Super Bowl's the Super Bowl. I want to win the Super Bowl. But this will be a good game. Let's talk about the location first. Like you said, it's in San Francisco. That's an advantage for the Seahawks because it's less travel for them. They don't have to adjust to the time zone. So I give them the advantage there. But I don't know if you guys see, but when a team has to travel from the east to the west, the last 12 Super Bowls, the team that travels west wins the Super Bowl. So
really,
yeah,
huh?
It's a weird little stat, but hey, it could come.
But guess what?
Through for the Patriots this week.
Seattle's already played there already this season, also, and beat San Francisco there.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's 2 quarterbacks that a lot of question marks around them, I would say. Drake May, he's kind of struggled in the playoffs a little bit. The offensive line has really shown their weakness. The their new draft pick, Will Campbell, he's really getting exposed, and everybody knows the Seahawks defense is a different beast. They're going to eat that O-line up, and it's really going to affect Drake May. But on the other side of the ball, the Patriots defense, nobody knows how to predict their defense is unpredictable. But I've heard other offensive teams say they don't know what they're in, they don't know what they're running. Like, the Patriots defense is sneakily one of the best defenses in the NFL as well. So Sam Darnold, if you see his stats against good defenses, he struggles hard. So I think it will be a low scoring game personally. I honestly don't know who will win. I honestly don't. But if I had to put money on it, I think the Patriots cover at +4.5.
Okay.
We're just doing this for entertainment purposes, sir. This is just for entertainment.
Just entertainment right here.
That's it.
Over under is 45.5. You say low scoring. You say under 45.5.
Yes, I think both quarterbacks will struggle. Both defenses are. It's going to be a defensive game. It's really gonna. Whoever can get more turnovers, I think, will win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And
what do you think, Dad?
Another thing I got to add in.
Yeah.
Another reason why I like +4.5 on the Patriots is because the top 5 lines that are bet on this game are -4.5 Seahawks, -5.5 Seahawks, -6.5 Seahawks, -12.5 Seahawks, and -9.5 Seahawks, or something like that. So like, the public is heavily buying into the Seahawks. So I'm always on Vegas' side. If you're on Vegas' side, you usually win money. So I like +4.5.
Well, you stole a lot of my thunder, but I got a couple ones in my bag yet here, but my bag of tricks. First of all, through the playoffs, May he's struggled. He's really has. The key for him is he needs to continue to run the ball when necessary. I think that's the only way they will win besides their defense. So Drake May and their defense will end up winning or losing them this game. There's no doubt in my mind. The Pats defense is average in the playoffs, has only given out 9 points a game in the playoffs so far. Well,
and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, the Seahawks have given up 16.5 points per game in the playoffs. Seattle's offense, though, has been averaging 36 points a game in the playoffs, while the Pats' offense is only averaging 18 points a game. So, with all that being said, I think the most important players for New England is Drake May's legs, okay, and I think their defense. That's for them. For Seattle, it goes through Smith and Jigba. Obviously, Darnold plays a role in that. I mean, Njigba's been averaging about 10 catches. He didn't do very good against San Francisco, but he had a great game against the Rams. Obviously, I think they'll have Gonzalez matched up against Smith.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a good battle. But like I said, the New England defense sort of worries me a little bit. So I'm basically on the same line with you. I think Shaheed can make a difference in the special teams. I think Seattle's special teams are a little bit better than New England special teams. I like their kicker better. What's Borzagilis? What's his name? The kicker for New England.
Pats?
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's close.
Or something like that. Yeah. So
something like that.
I think he's a little. I mean, he missed 2 field goals last game. Obviously, the weather was a situation. I just think overall, and I know you got to play the teams in front of you throughout the season. I just think that Seattle played a tougher schedule, and I think that's going to end up benefiting them in the long run. I'm taking Seattle money line. I'm taking New England minus plus the 4.5. That's what I got.
We're on the same
Seattle
page.
money
Looks like
line plus 4.5 Patriots. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I saw a lot of that too, Dad. The graphic. I think there's maybe only 3 or 4 teams that the Patriots have played in the regular season that did not fire their head coach. Every other team fired
I didn't see
their head coach. Like
that was a funny
stat.
thing. It was like coach, no coach, no coach,
Uh-huh.
no coach. Yeah, I see that. I saw that. That's
Mhm.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, obviously a weaker schedule compared to the Seahawks for sure, and the probably in the best division in football with the Seahawks there everything there in the NFC, and so it's tough for the Patriots in that sense, but I think they have that chip on their shoulder in that way. You know, the road warrior thing they've been spreading out throughout the playoffs. And for me, I think it comes down to the Patriots defense for me.
Yeah,
I think the defense has been underrated here over the past couple of weeks. People not realizing how good the defense actually is at the same time where they've been playing against some of the top defenses in the league and being able to still get the job done when necessary there. Christian Gonzalez and Milton Williams for the Patriots coming up big. Yeah, like you said, the matchup with Gonzalez and JSN there, who's gonna outperform each other there. I think Gonzalez, and I think that the Patriots are going to win this game. It's the Super Bowl. Anything can happen. A decade later, the Patriots won a decade ago, and I think with a whole new squad, new head coach, new quarterback here, young and everything, starting potentially a new long-term franchise dynasty for the Patriots. They've won it before, but now in a completely different capacity here. Yeah, so that's my thing there. Obviously, we're gonna see Seattle with Sam Darnold here. Sam Darnold last 2 weeks ago, you know, obviously played very well and got a lot of the media off his back that he's able to perform in the big time games, and you know he's not the turnover machine that he used to be. Well, it was just earlier this season. He had the most turnovers in the league at 20 turnovers for the regular season. And so it's not like this is like Sam Darnold from a few years ago. This was this year playing against a really formidable defense here. And so like y'all said, it's going to be a low scoring game, battle of turnovers. Whoever has the most turnovers is going to lose there. And so that's what it comes down to me for, and I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a really good game. I like the under, and I like Patriots money line. I like the value there for the money line because I think nobody can really predict this. It really is a coin toss. I don't care if you think Seattle's a better team or not. It's like it's the Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I agree. I think it is a toss up. I mean, you look at the Pats. Pats have played against the Chargers D, very good D. Texans D, obviously very good. Broncos D, very good. You know, obviously those are great teams, and they won all 3. And you know, you look at Seattle's played San Francisco and Rams, both have middle of the road kind of defenses. But this game is, I think also that Henderson needs to get the ball a little bit more in space. They need to give him some screens. They're just not going to just run up the middle on these guys. They got to get in space. And like I said, of course, if May does drop back to pass, I can see Seattle trying to maybe put a spy on him because he needs to run. So, those are the big things. I've been looking over this game for a week and a half now, and it's just a lot of numbers pop out. The biggest number that pops out is Pats only giving up 9 points a game and Seattle scoring 36 points a game. What's going to give? So it should be interesting.
Yeah.
By the way,
Mhm.
Denver
And
lost to the Knicks. Knicks won by, I don't know, 7, I think it was.
Double OT.
Yep.
Did you hit the parlay?
Of course I
Yep.
did.
you hit the parlay?
Of course.
Of course you did.
Come on. I told you. Yeah, I told you. In the beginning of the call, I told you that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of parlay, what about some anytime touchdown picks
Yeah,
for
this can be tough. This is tough. This is tough to pick this.
There may
week.
not be many touchdowns.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
That's what I'm
think the
saying.
safest bet, in my opinion, is Kenneth Walker. Charbonnet's out. He tore his ACL, I think, 2 weeks ago. I think he's the safest bet. I think JSN's going to get shut down by Gonzo, so I don't think JSN's going to really have many opportunities to score. I just don't like Patriots is somebody different every week, so you can't really predict the Patriots. Maybe Hunter Henry, but I can't make a real prediction on that.
Yeah, I would say Walker and Drake May. Those would be my two.
Maybe
I could see
maybe a
Drake May running one in.
Seahawks anytime touchdown. A
Defensively,
Defensive.
Yeah,
I could even see
I'm serious.
Patriots with a defensive touchdown even too. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
would not surprise me in the least bit.
there could be defensive scoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the Drake May anytime touchdown myself. Like you were saying, Dad, if he wants to be effective in this game, he's gonna have to use his legs, and I think they'll be in a situation where he'll have to use his legs to get in the end zone at some point at a crucial moment for sure. So I think
that's
that'll
a
be
good
big
pick.
there. Mm-hmm. And
'Cause
then I think Cooper Kupp too.
Oh,
Okay.
Cooper Kupp. That's a
Cooper.
good one.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one
That's
other
actually
thing
a
too
really
is
good pick. I didn't even think about him.
Walker needs to have a good game receiving. He's been very good in the playoffs. He's averaging 3.5 receptions a game and 35 yards. He's averaging per game in receiving for Walker. So I think he's a big factor for them also to try to get points on the board and not to spread them out a little bit. Because, like you said, you're going to have to pick and choose your times against Gonzalez with JSN. And I think Walker could be a sneaky little pick there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him for
with those tricky defenses,
3 or 4 catches.
With those tricky defenses, I actually agree with the Drake May anytime touchdown because you can't just run a typical run play on these good defenses. They're gonna eat it up every single time. So, when they're inside the 5, I think the Patriots will try to give Drake May a lot of runs because those are hard to predict.
Definitely. Yep, the old give, pull back, take off. I could see him.
Yep.
Or just dropping back, and if they don't put a spy, they have to put a spy on him. I mean, he's been running the ball way too much. Way too much. Did I write down how many yards he's been averaging? No, I have over the last 5
50,
games.
probably.
Over the last 5 games, Walker's averaged 85 yards a game. Stevenson 75 yards a game. Drake May over the last 4 games averaging 181 yards passing. So and also Walker's had 5 touchdowns over the last 5 games too. So Walker definitely I think for a touchdown. So
yeah, he's a safe play for sure, especially with Charbonnet out.
Yeah. Well, the football is coming to an end. We'll see how the Super Bowl lays out to be here, whether it'll be the Patriots or the Seahawks. Either way, it'll be a good game, and will take us into the off season here.
One more game.
You're taking Seattle money line. Is that correct?
Luke sold me into the Patriots.
Patriots
sold me.
Oh,
because I did say when I was talking about, I said it was going to be a turnover war, and Luke said he thought the Patriots were going to win the turnover war, and that sold me. So I'm going to bet the Patriots.
All right.
Oh no, this is for friendly purposes.
This is just for entertainment, though.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. This is
Yep.
not gambling advice.
Nope,
Not gambling
exactly.
advice. This is just I just keep track of games I predict
Yeah.
on an Excel sheet, and that's all it's about.
Yeah, and if you lose, Ethan, you're gonna have to do 10 push-ups. There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if I win,
I'll
send
do
Sam
10.
Sam Darnold a
I'll-
text
I'll
and tell
do
me he has
10
to do 10.
Because I'm the
right,
only
you'll
one
drop and do
taking
10 for
me?
Seattle. I'm only the one taking Seattle.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Friendly wager right there.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we'll see how it turns out. Like I said, we'll be back next week for some more NBA breakdown. Talk about the Super Bowl,
Super
how
Bowl.
it turned out to be, and everything there. Yeah, that's it for this week for the Robinson Replay. Thank you, Ethan, for coming on again, giving your wisdom here. Second time guest. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me on, man. When you sent me that text, I was like, let's go.
Yeah, I knew we had to have you on again for the Patriots here, and yeah, it worked out perfect for NBA and the trades of everything here. So yeah, turned out well.
Yep,
All
I'll be
right.
right back on for the Celtics finals.
All right, that'd be
well,
hilarious.
that would be
Watch
awesome.
that happen.
We'll
Watch that
invite
happen.
you. We'll
That's
invite you now. If that's the case, we'll invite you now.
Yeah, put it on
Alrighty.
the calendar.
All right.
Put on a date. Alrighty.
All right. See you, everybody.
Later.